What's up? It's your girl Toya Tell It, and I'm back with another video. This is the trailer breakdown for the season finale of Tyler Perry's Sistas. The mid-season finale. The title of this episode is Fine Wine. So we're gonna hop right into it. We start this episode off with Andy and Gary. We see Andy done finally let Gary come by the penthouse, y'all. So he up in there, he asking her, tell me how you feel about the place. And Andy said, he was like, do you love the place? And Andy said, big time. And they started smiling at each other, whatever. And I thought she was finna fall for it for a second. But I seen later on in the preview that she told him straight up, Robin's gonna be staying here with me. And I'm like, what? And so Gary, he was like, oh, really? And you can tell Gary, he real bothered now. So I'm like, damn, Andy done really opened up a can of worms on her ass. Because the situation with Gary and Robin is starting to give off fatal attraction. For real. Like, it's really giving fatal attraction type shit. And so I feel like Andy better be careful. She better be careful. And Robin too. Because hell, we already see how Jasmine get down. She don't mind busting up in somebody's apartment, ready to bust a cap in their ass. And Gary, he might be the same way. I mean, hey, two birds of a feather flock together. And so, anybody be careful telling Gary all that there. But anyway, now we see Bro Man and Sabrina back at the restaurant. And Calvin, he's standing over her looking like he's somebody's daddy. And Bro Man told him straight up, you need to leave. And Calvin, he gonna point at Bro Man talking about something. I'm not talking to you. And I'm just like, Calvin. Now you seen what happened the last time you booked up at Bro Man at his restaurant. Now you back at his restaurant again with so much buck for him once again. Like, Kevin, I really think you need to chill out. For real. You need to sit down somewhere. You need to really back off because it's really unfair to Sabrina. It really is because whenever you climbed out of Sabrina's bed that day and you went home to your room at Maurice's house and you called Peggy to come over and y'all did what y'all did with the dildo and the vibrators. And Sabrina was at Maurice's house visiting, not knowing that you had what you had going on, but surprisingly, she saw it. Your defense was y'all not together. Remember? So why you feel like it's okay for you to just roll up on her and her date? You know what I'm saying? And embarrass her and try to fuss at her like she your child. But go sit down somewhere. Before bro man sit you down somewhere. Okay. And so now we see Karen and Danny. Karen over there at Danny's apartment, and she talking to her, telling her that she don't want to see that woman, and basically referring to Fatima. And Danny had to correct her and tell her, that woman got a name, Fatima. So I mean, don't be afraid to use her name, Karen. It is what it is. So and plus, I don't understand why they keep writing Karen out to be so angry with Fatima. Like she want to hold so much bad blood towards Fatima. Like it's really ugly. It's not cute because I mean you really have no reason to be mad at Fatima. But anyways, Karen, I'm guessing that Fatima, I mean not Fatima, but Danny might be telling Karen that she probably need to go to the police station and talk to Zach or talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And so Karen probably like, no, I don't want to do that because I don't want to see that woman. Like she probably at the police station and I don't want to see her. So that's probably what that conversation is about. I don't know, but we're gonna see. That's just my prediction. And so now we see Zach walking out of the police department. And I can't tell whether he walking out of the police department or he walking into another room that's inside of the police department. But I mean, we see that he's still at the police department. And he's walking up to Jake, telling Jake that, look, I'm just gonna tell her everything. And Jake asked him, talking about the baby, you gonna tell her about the baby? And so clearly they talking about Fatima. And honestly, Zach, I don't understand why you keep on talking to Jake because you should be able to see by now that Jake is not your friend and Jake is working against you. So why you keep talking to him? Like, stop talking to him. Stop telling him everything. If you is gonna tell Fatima everything, keep that to yourself until you talk to Fatima. Because that's the only person you need to be talking to right now. Either Fatima or a lawyer, a real one, not Bill Watts or whatever his name is. Like, no, because I don't trust him either. You need to find a lawyer that you can trust. And don't say a word to Jake or Bill Watts. So he telling Jake that he gonna tell Fatima everything again. I'm pretty sure he is talking about the baby, of course. And I don't think that Fatima gonna even get angry about that situation because I mean it happened years ago. And from our understanding, Zach didn't know that he even had a son. So I can picture Fatima, I can see her taking the situation and turning it into a positive one versus a negative one. I don't see her getting mad at the situation. I see her probably, seeing light of it, and actually turning it into a more family dynamic with her and Zach and the baby. And including Karen's baby if, you know, that turns out to be a positive situation as well. And so I just can't see Fatima being the type of woman to get mad that Zach found out he got a child that he didn't know about. I mean, like she told him at first whenever he gave her the news about Karen and she took that lightly. She told him, like, there's life. It happens. So clearly she's a very understanding woman when it comes down to stuff like that. And I believe she's going to understand. But what y'all think? Y'all can drop down in the comments to let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think she gonna feel salty about it? Or do y'all think, she gonna see light in it? Let me know. So now we see Andy and Karen. And Andy done came by the penthouse. Karen done came by the penthouse to talk to Andy. And I'm sure it's to tell her what's going on with Zach. The cops looking for him and she's trying to get in touch with him. She's probably, she looked like she's stressed out and she losing her shit. And Andy asked her, like, is everything okay? And Karen was like, no. Like she going through it right now. And on top of that, the conversation she just had with Fatima, it probably got her nerves up too. So everything just up in the air with Karen right now. So we're gonna see how that conversation goes. Now we see Maurice, y'all. And Maurice is inviting Q inside of his home once again. So clearly he ain't learned his lesson from the first time. I'm saying to myself, I guess it's gonna take Q to literally lift Maurice's house up and tote it away off the ground in order for Maurice to realize that he's not here for you. He's here for what he can take out of you. And he's going to take you for all your shit. Maurice. Like, what does it take for you to get it through your head? And you got this man back in your house, taking off his clothes once again. How weak can you be, Maurice? I'm tired of seeing this. This is irritating me. This is disgusting me. Like, what is it gonna take? I don't even understand Maurice, and I'm done with it. I'm done with it. So now we see Fatima. And she busts the windows out his car. Y'all. She gonna bust the windows out of Hayden car. With a bat. A wooden bat. Fatima ain't playing. And Hayden ran up to her and said, I'm about to call the police on your ass. Fatima said, yeah, go on and call the police because you sure gonna need them. I'm just like, Fatima, slow your roll, baby girl, because the route you taking, I wouldn't be surprised if we see your mug shot side by side with that down there in Fulton County. Because you really overreacting these days. Like, bruh, calm down. I understand you ride it out for your man, but dang. You threatened to kill the man, done came through and bust the windows out of his car. You about to take felony charges. Like, what's up? I know you smarter than this, Fatima, but don't get yourself in no trouble behind that. I can understand when you love hard, you love hard. But baby girl, don't love yourself behind bars. That's all I'm saying. So, anyways, y'all can drop down below and let me know what y'all think is gonna happen for next week's episode. But that was my opinion. And until then, thank y'all for watching. This is your girl Toya Tillett. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. And also hit that notification bell button down below so you know when I come through with more videos. Until next time, I hope y'all have a good night